Dude, what if the bread had bacon in it?
Indeed, what if the bread did have bacon in it? And with that, today we're Dietz'in around. First thing we're doing is frying up some bacon, getting it nice and crispy, and then chopping it so it can easily be incorporated into our dough. Like always, we'll be activating our yeast with some sugar and water. Into our mixing bowl goes bread flour, bacon, yeast, bacon grease, and water. Stir this up until it comes together and then go ahead and knead it until it becomes smooth like jazz. Cover that bad boy with a wet towel and let it rise until it doubles in size. And just look how nicely that dough rose. All that volume we gained, wonderful. Now you're gonna undo all of that as we flatten it out. We're going to form this into a rectangle, trying to keep the dough nice and even, and oh, I tore it. We'll just fold this over and nobody will notice. Starting on one end, we're now going to slowly start rolling our dough, making sure to pinch off the ends and frequently sealing our crease as we go. Once it's completely rolled, flip it over and pinch the crease and seal her up. On a baking sheet, we're throwing down some cornmeal to keep it from sticking to the pan. Oil up some plastic wrap, cover, and allow to rest for about an hour. When that time is up, score the top of the loaf with a knife and bake in a 400-degree oven until it forms a brown crust. Now that the bread's cooled a bit, let's make a breakfast sandwich. We're starting with, you guessed it, bacon. And we're frying this up to get nice and crispy. And just because I don't think there's enough bacon flavor in this already, we'll toast our bread in some of that bacon fat as well. Throw some butter in a pan and prep your sandwich so it will be ready to go right away. We'll crack in 2 eggs because it's a rather large sandwich, and we're cooking them over easy so our yolks will act as our sauce. Flip them suckers, sprinkle with cheese, and cover with a lid to melt. Flop those on a plate, and after 4 hours, breakfast is served. Here we have our breakfast sandwich, but that's not really the important. The bread is the important part, but it seems like a good bread to make a breakfast sandwich in with. So I'm gonna go ahead, get at it, tell you what I think. Let's talk about the bread first, because that's the star of the show. It's really fluffy. You can taste the bacon in the bread. It's subtle, but you can definitely taste it. Very fluffy, very moist. Really complements the breakfast sandwich, obviously with the bacon in it, but just the whole thing. The bread is the star of the show. The whole thing is a pretty basic sandwich, but that fresh bread really just knocks that sandwich up a notch. Delicious. Give it a try at home. This was my first ever attempt at like a loaf of bread. It turned out pretty dang good. We can definitely get better, but I really liked it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching Dietz'in around. Like, comment, all that good stuff, but we just appreciate you watching. We look forward to doing more videos, and we'll see you next time.